A ti te. A ti te. That sounds very cute, I would say. When you say a mí me, a ti te. Okay, it sounds kind of cute. I don't know. You don't need an accent mark there. You don't need any accent marks here. A ti te means, oops, a ti te means, not that. It means you, just you. It's similar to saying tú, but in a more complex way, okay? A ti te. And sometimes you actually need to use this for certain verbs that work in that way. But usually you don't have to worry about, oh my God, should I use this or tú? So don't get overwhelmed. Just let's learn this, okay? A ti te means you. It's similar to saying you. For example, a ti te molesta Miguel. A ti te molesta Miguel. Okay. This means, does Miguel bother you, or is Miguel bothering you? Okay. A ti te molesta Miguel. So yeah, that is a question now. That is a question. It's getting interesting for sure. A ti te molesta. Molesta means bother. Okay. When something is bothering you, molesto. Es molesto. Or, it comes from the verb molestar. Molestar, to bother. When something bothers you, okay? Once again, we just removed the letter R. Did you notice that? My letter R is not an R, but yeah, there you go. Molestar, to bother. If you want to use it with a ti te, then you need to remove the letter R. A ti te molesta Miguel, okay? And this is present tense. We're just talking about present tense here. So when you say a ti te, it's like you're saying you in this situation. Molesta, bother, okay? And because in English, when you ask questions, you have, is he bothering you? Does Miguel bother you? And so on. So in Spanish, we don't have that. So essentially, you're saying, you, a ti te molesta, bother, and then Miguel. Miguel is just Miguel. Miguel is just the name, just the first name. Okay, so you can use a ti te to ask questions. Sorry about that. And you only have to add the question marks, the upside down one, and then the normal question mark. And that's a question. ¿A ti te molesta Miguel? Okay. Without the question marks, you will be saying that Miguel bothers you. ¿A ti te molesta Miguel? Miguel bothers you. Okay. So that's some important thing to notice here, and to learn for sure. Now, just as I said when using a mí me, you can also not say this part. A ti. You can leave it out if you want. You can say te molesta Miguel. Te molesta Miguel. This one is essential, okay? You need to have it. But a ti is optional. You can have it or not. It's up to you. Now, the next example, guys. The next example is: a ti te encanta salir a comer. A ti te encanta salir a comer. Okay? What does this mean? This means you love or you like going out to eat. Okay? You're not asking questions here. You're saying that you love going out to eat. Okay? If we add the question marks, then it will be like saying, do you like going out to eat? ¿A ti te encanta salir a comer? Okay, so that's if you're asking. If you're just saying this, you're saying you love going out to eat. Okay, so very simple, very interesting for sure. A ti te, you, okay, very simple. Encanta comes from the verb encantar, which means to love, to like, okay? It's similar to gustar, but it's a bit more intense. You're loving it. Similar to liking or loving, okay? To do something specifically. And once again, we just removed the letter R, encantar, to like, to love. Without the R, then you can use it with the phrase a ti te encanta. And then we added another verb, salir. Salir means going out, okay? Or to go out. So when I say a ti te encanta, that means you love salir, going out. And when you add the letter a, salir a, you are adding more to the phrase. Because if you say, a ti te encanta salir, that means you love going out. But we want to say to do something, right? What specifically? What do you like doing out when you go out? So keep in mind that if you want to add more to the sentence, then you need the a when using salir. The letter a when using salir. Salir a. ... Salir a, going out to, and then comer, eat. Okay, so going out to, salir a, comer, eat. Excellent. So that's pretty good. And once again, you can say, you can leave out sorry. Yeah, so you can just not have it. And you can just say, te encanta salir a comer. And that's also good. But yeah, some people say this as well. You know, a ti te encanta salir a comer. You love going out to eat. Okay, they use the whole phrase, and that's perfectly normal. Common. Or they just say te encanta salir. So essentially, te is very important to have. You can't leave it out. This word here, te. So just remember that, guys. You need it here and you need it here if you want to say this and this. Oh my God, my underline terrible as well. Anyways, my arrows are terrible. My underlining is terrible. That's the way it is. Anyways.